Good morning, everyone. Oh, good afternoon for somebody. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How are you today? Oh, my voice is very. Oh, sorry. Thank you for telling me that. And now, is it better now? I forgot to turn on the mic. Mhm. I hope you can hear me better now. I see people from Brazil, Indonesia, Korea, Turkey. Wow. Well, I see the sentence I'm 12th grade student. I think you have to tell me more about that because where I'm from, we only have 11 years of education in schools. So, is it like the last one for you or not? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fine. A bit sleepy. As usual, experiencing some technical issues with the program that I'm using so that I can um, stream to both platforms, YouTube and Instagram. For some reason, every time I start it, some features disappear. Yeah. Hmm. South Korea, Pakistan. Uh-huh. Good. Yeah. So, as you can see, today we are going to talk about what you can find on the in this blog. On my blog, we can use both prepositions, by the way. So, yeah, because yesterday, if you saw the stories, I did a little survey and I understood that many people, most of the followers, most of you don't know what I have here and what you can get. So yeah, I was so surprised because to me it seems like I talk a lot about it, but then I think maybe not a lot. Honestly, I feel shy talking about what I have. And people, especially my family, my friends, they told me that I should talk about it more, but I'm shy. I'm shy. Yeah. Thank you for your compliments. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. All right. Um, okay. So, first, since you are on Instagram or people who are watching me on YouTube, you know that I post tasks, I post posts on Instagram, and I post tasks on YouTube every morning. I changed the time a little bit for the summer. I want to experiment. So from now on, these morning tasks will be posted at 8 a.m. because I do feel that most people come. Yeah, it's not a feeling. For a fact, I know for a fact that you are coming from so many different time zones, and it feels like if I post earlier, more people will get opportunity to complete these tasks, and they are not going to be missed. And yeah, then every afternoon. For me, that is afternoon, that is 4 p.m. Every afternoon I post reels on Instagram and shorts on YouTube. So this is the first thing that you can get here. Let's change it to this one. So posts on Instagram. Post on Instagram or on YouTube. They're called community tasks. Community tasks on YouTube. They come out at different times. So on Instagram at 8 a.m. Budapest time. By the way, many of you asked me about the time zone because I live in Budapest, you live in a different country, and it's hard to understand when this or that event happens in your country. You can go to world time buddies or buddy. Well, anyways, if you just Google search world time buddy, maybe buddies, buddies, Google will show you that will be like the first website, and you can check out time there. And or if you have an iPhone, this world time is available there for sure. But if you don't have it, and if you don't know where to find it on your phone, World Time Buddy. I love it because, well, I actually have an iPhone and I can use it there, but for some reason I really love this website, and I use it all the time. To check the time. So every day in the morning on Instagram at 8 a.m. And then community tasks on YouTube at 9:15. And in order not to miss all of that, you can turn on this bell notification. So if you go to my account and you will see the bell, you just click there. And for example, if you're interested only in posts and reels or in community tasks and shorts, you just click the notification there and you will get the notification on your phone wherever you are. And you can complete the task and study English, that will take you in total, if you complete 2 tasks, like 5 minutes a day, but it is a great practice. Also, before I didn't write anything in the description box apart from like, can you do it, or can you do this, do you know which word is missing, and so on. From now on, I'm also going to add the same information in the description box, because I understand that many people are visuals. Many people study better when they listen to things. Many people study better when they do some things with their hands, right? So I want to unite all of these, because now you can listen. Of course, all my reels, they have I forgot the word, like when the person speaks and you can see subtitles. Yeah. Sorry. Saturday, pardon me. So I always put these subtitles there, but I know that sometimes they might be fast and you want to focus on the text. So the same description will be there in the description box. Yeah. And in community tasks, you complete the task, and when you on YouTube, and when you complete the task, you get the answer and the explanation. Yeah. So then, if we talk about reels or shorts, reels and shorts, reels on Instagram, shorts on YouTube, they come out every time, everywhere. At the same time, that is 4 sorry, I'm used to this writing, so it's like 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Budapest time. Budapest time. So that's the first thing, Budapest time. Right, now I hope that you can, I know that most of you know about them, it's just for people who have just joined. Yeah, then if you are watching me on Instagram, I also have a YouTube channel. As mentioned before, I have their community tasks and shorts. I post them every day. Then every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Budapest time, I post longer videos, long or full-time lessons. And some of them are supported with worksheets. Not all of them. Sorry, sometimes I just don't have time. And so some of them are supported with worksheets. So after you watch my longer or my full-time lesson there, you can head to this worksheet and complete it. These worksheets, they all come with the script. Then, I mean, you can read everything that I say in this longer video, and then exercises, of course, and after that, answers, and also some of my recommendations. You can get these worksheets on coffee.com, and then English with Speaker.u. But I will upload all the websites that I'm talking about today to my Boost Your English channel. If you are watching me on YouTube right now, on my Instagram, I also have Boost Your English channel. There, I usually post all the links. I usually talk about all the new things that are happening first hand. Simply because if I do it, it is quite difficult to do it on YouTube if you're watching me there, because every time I talk about it, then on YouTube in community part, I don't get any response. Yeah, and then if I go to YouTube, if I go to Instagram and I go to this channel, I do get some response. I see that people are reading that and they see that, and there all the links work. I'm not sure about community part on YouTube. So Boost Your English channel, all the new things, they usually are there. And I will post all the links there, to World Time Buddy, to my full-time lessons, to Coffee. Yeah. I see that there is a constant comment. Please start teaching. Today, as you can see, the topic is what you get with English with Speaker. Because as I understood yesterday, many people don't know what you get if you subscribe. Yeah. That's why I'm telling you all about this, all the things that are already there that you can start using after you will have watched this live. I think it's very important to understand what services I provide here, what I do here. Yeah, so Boost Your English channel. Right, now, since you are here, you know that every Saturday I give live lessons, I live stream every Saturday, live stream every Saturday at 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. Again, Budapest time. Yeah. So normally I would teach some lesson as before. I can show it to you here. We had this many live streams. So we have already talked about present perfect and past simple, must and have to, advanced idioms, because I know that there are advanced students here. Then mistakes in English you can stop making today. Yeah. Last time we were discussing second condition. Oh no. The time before the last time. Then there was phrasal verbs with put. Oh my god, used to, would, get used to, and be used to. So you see, we had many lessons. Yeah, and today I'm telling you what we have today. All these lessons, all these live streams you can watch on Instagram and on YouTube, they are all uploaded. They are all uploaded, so you can go there and find them there. All right. Now, these are... Yeah, I think... Yeah. Okay, so these things you can get for free. This is like a lot. I'm trying to give you as much as possible, but now on to the things that I have created, but they are paid. So the first one, and I'm very proud of it. It is a grammar book. It is called Boost Your Grammar. Boost Your Grammar. This book has so many useful things. First of all, it's all about tenses. Yeah, this book is about different tenses. Why I wanted to focus only about it because I didn't want to confuse you. As language learners, we all have so many things. We have students' books. We have activity books, yeah, where we complete different tasks. For example, so these two copybooks are for my Hungarian language. Then I also have, it is not here, but I have 3 more for my Spanish, and I also have this mirror board. Information is everywhere, and it's daunting, it feels like such a heavy load on your shoulders, and I don't want you to have it. That's why I united all these things in one book, in one place where you can go to and have a look. I also made it so very visual because I wanted you to understand perfectly. Like there are let's call they're not graphic. So I arranged tenses in the following way. So I decided to unite them not according to present, past and future, but simple verb form, then continuous verb form, and perfect verb form. Because we get really confused between these forms. And I also talk about auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. There are 3 of them, and we can also use modal verbs like that, but it is all said in that book. I also have 3 bonus chapters there because I felt like it would be unfair to miss on them, like not to include them. And every chapter is supported with exercises, sorry. Every chapter is supported with exercises. Every chapter is supported with the answers. So first you have the theory, then you have exercises, and then you have answers. And this book also includes comparative tables. Many people, as for example we have discussed here, that was our first one, many people confuse present perfect and past simple because it simply doesn't exist in our first language. Like in my first language, it doesn't exist. This different does not exist. We simply have past simple. So present perfect was very new to my brain. And since it causes a lot of confusion, I included it all as I created tables where you can vividly see the difference with examples, with affirmative or positive sentences, with negative sentences, questions. And what I was talking earlier about, like I created also these things, like such examples of each function for each tense, for each verb form, so that you can understand how it works. So I'm really, really proud of this book, and I will leave the link. Again, this book is on coffee.com. So I will leave the link in my Boost Your English channel here, which is on Instagram. If you're watching me on YouTube, I will upload all of the links to community task, to community part, because I believe that they work there. The links work there. I haven't tried that, so sorry about that. So this book is great. Even, you know what, even my friends got it. I was so shocked at first, like I didn't believe my eyes, because my friends are English teachers. I have friends. Most of my friends are English teachers, and when I saw them like getting it, it was amazing. I felt like this was really worth doing. And now I am working on my second book, but this book will be all about exercises and practicing, and practice, because the theory is all in my first book, Boost Your Grammar. There are exercises, but now I want to make a full book with exercises. I want to make it with reading exercises. I want to include also videos there, still focusing on grammar, but developing other skills as well. So this. And also I actually have started, but it is moving slowly because I'm trying to figure out how it all works, because I started subscriptions on Instagram. Sorry for those who are watching me on YouTube. I am still not eligible. I cannot start subscriptions on YouTube due to lack of watch hours. So there I need to meet 2 points on YouTube. That is the amount of followers. I have them enough, but I don't have enough watch hours. That's why I cannot start it there. So I hope that you can go to my Instagram and subscribe. This is, I will write it like that. This is a paid subscription. And I cannot give it a different name. It is just called exclusive or subscription on Instagram, but I call it BE or B Learner Program. B Learner Program. So I call it like that. What is included? Well, first of all, I will start with the price. It's just $2.5 a month. This is the lowest price that Instagram gives me. I mean, there are like 5 ranges, and this is the lowest one. $2.5 a month. What you will get there? Well, first of all, we are going to develop our vocabulary there more. I see that you like grammar tasks a lot, and I post them a lot everywhere. So, and I teach on Saturdays, and it's all about grammar. But I also want to develop our vocabulary, of course, with grammar. So every day I will post a new idiom or a new phrasal verb with explanation, with the task, and with explanations and tasks. And I will give you these tasks. Then every day, phrasal verb, phrasal verb every day. And they are going to be in the formats of posts, or maybe I will make videos. I will see how it goes. So idiom, an idiom or a phrasal verb a day keeps our vocabulary, makes our vocabulary better. So you will be given an explanation and a task. And it is very important to complete the tasks, because as you know, we cannot learn something without actually using it. We have to make this thing our own. It is very important. It is much more difficult to do so with grammar, because in grammar there are rules and then you still need vocabulary. But with vocabulary it is much easier to do so, because you can make examples, yeah, and you will have to comment with your example. You can do it, by the way, there in this paid subscription. You can do it below the post if you're not shy, or you can simply DM and I will check it. Then every day. Then by the end of each week, you will have we will revise revision each week. At the end of each week, we will have a revision. That means that all the idioms and phrasal verbs that we will have learned by that revision time will be revised. I will give you again tasks, I will give you exercises, and you will send me the answers privately. Okay, so here in this subscription you can actually work with me and you can actually be with me and I will check your exercises, I will check your answers, and I will comment on them personally. Yeah, because now honestly in my DMs, if you complete the tasks, I don't answer to the tasks, because then it will be next to impossible. I must confess, there are many people, and I love that you're all here. I love seeing all your beautiful faces, but you just have to understand that it is next to impossible, and it is like when you are active below the posts or below reels, it is easier for me. But if I get like 100 DMs, I just won't have time for my family. Yeah, so there, that's why this paid subscription will be also limited, because I will work with you privately. Yeah, then also once each week we will practice pronunciation. We are going to focus on pronunciation. We will focus on one sound or on one feature of spoken English, and we will practice it. I will give you the tasks, and then each Wednesday capital letter, and then each Wednesday people who are in this Be Learner program will be able to send me audio. Right now, again, I don't listen to the audios that you send to me, but there, because we are practicing pronunciation, I will listen to the audio and I will comment and I will give you feedback. So yeah, important, because you can practice these idioms, phrasal verbs, and pronunciation. We are going to unite it all. And on top of that, you will get 3 grammar tests on stories there, private stories for you, no one else would see it. 3 grammar tests in the stories every week. Yeah, so I think like for $2.50, that is like a bargain. This is amazing. I would love to be a part of such community. Yeah, so I would really, really love to see you all there. I will be so happy to have you joined. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Yeah. Oh my God. But actually, these are so many things that you get. So, yeah, these are things for free. And these things, only these two things, are paid. But they also don't cost a lot, right? It's like $2.50 per month. Low voice. Oh, sorry. My microphone is acting. Thank you for noticing that. Just a second. Okay, let me deal with that. Mm-hmm. Hmm. And now, my microphone is acting. Can you hear me now? Yes. Thank God. Thank God. I hope that it is better. Yeah? Okay. So something is up with the microphone. Yeah, good. So yeah, speaking about the prices, yeah, Boost Your Grammar book is just $3. So, and you get there a lot. You get there a lot. 11 chapters. 11 chapters, 3 bonus chapters, then comparative tables, then exercises, and yeah. So this is amazing. Yeah. And then this Be Learner program, $2.50 a month. Great, especially when you get so many things. Yeah, these are all things for now. These are all things for now. I'm ready to answer your questions. Any questions that you would like me to answer? Mm-hmm. Do you have any questions? My microphone's name? No name. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember. I bought it. I bought it when I started blogging. I think 2 months after I started making longer videos on YouTube, because my phone, I had a different phone at that time. You cannot hear me. I hear like no voice. Hmm. You can hear me. You can. So yeah, I bought it. I bought it a long time ago when I just started blogging. So I honestly don't remember the name. It was the cheapest one. How much it was? Like $6. $6? Yeah, $6, $7. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. I want to change it to a different one. it doesn't do the trick for me anymore. You know, my blogging has changed, my quality has changed, so I'm looking for a different one. Yeah, I'm not ready to invest, of course, into an expensive microphone. Not now. Maybe sometime later when my blog becomes even bigger. Yeah, but for now. But for now, it is all okay. Yeah. Good night, good night. What is the matter? I don't quite understand this question. What is the matter? Nothing. Okay. Any other questions? You can ask about me, or you can ask about the English language. How old are you? I'm 32. I'm 32. What I'm teaching now. So today I am not teaching, but telling what you can find on this blog. So as you can see, when I use been, have been. Okay, so I'm thinking like which rule should I talk about? So we usually use been as the third form of the verb, or it is also called a past participle. Yeah, and we use it when we talk about any perfect tense. Yeah, so in the perfect tense, or for example, if you talk about traveling, then for example, I have been to Italy 5 times. That means that you went to Italy and came back. Yeah, that is in short. What kind of language, of English language do you talk about? Okay, all my life, and now, I've been studying and I am teaching British English. But of course, I think most of the series and movies and films that I watch are in American English. But why am I doing so? Because some students ask for American English, and every time I tell them that I still teach British English, but I will tell you the difference with American English. So yeah. Where are you from? I'm from Russia, but now I live in Hungary. How can I join your class? If you are talking about an individual class, you can simply DM, or if you are talking about this B-Learner program, then this is very tricky. You have to go to, let me show it to you. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. Okay, so you actually have to go to my profile on Instagram, and there will be subscription. You have to click there and join. I understand that many people, because many people asked me about it, and I told them that you actually need to go there for the second time to follow. Like, it's not following; it's now subscribing. This is confusing on Instagram, but yeah. Do you have some online course or packages for learning English language? For now, no. It is also a work in progress. So I am. Many people have asked me about conditionals and phrasal verbs. So these are two courses that I'd like to develop in the nearest future. Yeah. So stay tuned. You can go again to my Boost Your English channel. All the news are there all the time. Or you can join my, again, B-Learner program. That is a subscribe. Yeah, like go to my account, subscribe. And this is a kind of a course that lasts forever. No, not forever, of course. But for now, since this is like the first time I'm doing something like that there, the first month will be like that. So we are going to study idioms, phrasal verbs, pronunciation, and there going to be grammar tests. By the way, I will comment on this or that rule if something is not clear there. Yeah. How can I learn new vocabulary? Well, this is only revision. You know, they say that you have to, in order to remember one vocabulary unit, for example, a phrase, a verb, or an idiom, or a set expression, you have to meet this unit seven times in different contexts, you know, so in different situations, and only after that you will remember them. But also, of course, you have to make examples. It is very important to make examples. Although I work online, and every time I teach students, I use online mirror board. That is an interactive mirror board that I'm using at the moment, where I write all the things. But I still highly recommend my students, and this is what I do, get a copybook and actually write with your hand what you are learning, because it helps us memorize everything. Like, this is muscle memory. I highly recommend that. But also on my YouTube channel, I have 5 exercises for boosting your vocabulary, so you can go there to my YouTube channel. Do movies really help to grasp new language? Yes, they do. First of all, you practice your listening skills. You practice your listening skills, and when you just start doing so, and then I know that when you start doing that, it feels like all the words, all the phrases, and all the sentences are like, you know, mashed potatoes. You don't understand anything, so you start watching with subtitles. Then you figure out the words, and you start noticing like different patterns of saying this and that, different like things. And I highly recommend, like, if you watch alone, also try to, like, if you actually want to work. Yeah, so it depends. If you just watch them for joy, you know, then it will still influence, it will still help your language, but less than when you consciously sit and, for example, repeat what people are saying there, or if you on purpose focus your attention, like you want to catch different phrases. But again, you have to work with this vocabulary, because it will go to your passive vocabulary. If you want to make it active, you have to use it in speech. Do you teach IELTS? I do. Yeah, I'm just listening to your talking because I'm doing dishes after lunch. Okay, this is great. This is great practice. Can I download? Yes, you can download my ebook. It is on coffee.com. The website is actually here, but I will... Well, I have a highlight where you can go to, and there is the link to the book. Or alternatively, I will put all the links today that we have discussed today in my Boost Your English channel. Yeah, so you can download it from there. All right. Do you have any other questions? Okay. Any other questions? It is interesting that I'm also washing the dishes. Okay, maybe next time I will also live stream and wash the dishes. Yeah. All right. Then I'm so thankful that you have joined me today. I hope that now I will also save it because I want more people to know what they can get when they join this channel. Also, the morning task is already there. You can head to community if you're on YouTube, or you can head to your feed and complete the task. Today's task is about spotting the mistake. Yeah. So I will see it in the comments, or you can DM me if you have any questions, and I will tell you more about the programs that I have. So 2 courses are going to appear, I think, in a month. I want them to be useful, I don't want to rush things, and I usually tend to do so. And also the book is already there. BE or B Learner program is already there. Just join, and I think we will start on Monday, that is the 3rd of June, the start of this program. You can already join. But the first post will actually, there is already a grammar test that you can do. It is already there. I got some more questions. Do you go live on Instagram? I do every Saturday at 9 a.m. Budapest time. What is the useful way to learn grammar? I have watched numerous numbers. A number of videos and practiced a lot. Still couldn't get some points. Grammar is a true nightmare for me. Well, I feel like you are stressed out about making mistakes, yeah. And first thing first, don't be afraid of making mistakes, because this is the learning point. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is the vibe that I got from the message. So correct me if I'm wrong. Don't be afraid of making them. This is your learning point. It's actually very important to make mistakes. Without making mistakes, you cannot go anywhere. You cannot learn anything. This is what I believe. And that's why I don't want you to feel so stressed about it. Then second thing is, what was there on my mind? Okay, I will give another point and then come back to what I wanted to actually say. Second, actually, if you just sit and do exercises and do them a lot and do them all the time, it means that later you will be able to sit a test. So you develop your receptive skills. And you, like, every time you'd look at the test paper, you will understand what you need. But if you don't experiment while speaking or writing, you have to focus now on your productive skills. So what you can do is actually, if you have a teacher already, and if you want to, or if you have friends, for example, if you have colleagues who speak English and you do feel nervous about using this or that rule with them, I highly recommend plan it. I don't know, maybe like plan 3-4 phrases that you'd like to use. And yeah, it might be a bit unnatural, that's true, but this is the way to overcome this anxiety, because we are all anxious to use new rules and new things. So first, let it be a bit unnatural. It's absolutely fine. We are learning languages. We are learning different languages. Yeah. Then if I see the part I couldn't get some points, well, maybe they are not explained in the way that you can understand. Do you know what I mean? For example, I have students from different spheres, and I give them examples and I explain grammar depending on their sphere. For example, I had medical workers, and I would explain grammar from this or that point depending on their work, because they know more about it and they can understand better this way. Or for example, I have many IT specialists and people who work in a robotic sphere, and I try to learn more about these spheres and try to understand what they do and give examples like that and explain it from their point of view. So if you do it only with grammar books, then I highly advise experimenting with grammar books. For example, you can get my grammar book and see if that works for you, because I know that some people understand just text. Some people need these kind of things, like such things. I don't know how to call them. Are they graphs? They're not graphs. Yes, they're not charts. I don't know how to call them. Like timelines. Yes, some people need these like visual timelines. Some people need these comparative tables that I also have. For example, I have one of my students who works in robotics. It is very easy for him to understand these things, like these timelines. But for example, for my other student, he needs comparative tables. This is the only way he can understand grammar. So I make these comparative tables, like we make them together. Yeah, like that. Or probably there are also two different ways of learning grammar. Sometimes one way is when you read the rule. Yeah, the rule is given and then you complete the task. And the other way around is when you actually complete the task and then you try to figure out the rule. Personally, for me, it is better to figure out the rule and then to actually read it, because then I can compare my expectations of the rule, how it works, and what the rule actually is. But people are different, so you can experiment with that and try using different grammar books. Different people explain it differently. I'm preparing going to America, but I'm scared of interviews. It is natural. I think it's okay. I would question you if you were not scared. So I want to praise you and say that you're already really brave. You're already really brave. So what I recommend, again, Google interview questions. Google interview questions that are applicable for your sphere. I don't know what kind of interviews you are going to have, but for example, if it is an interview for a job at some financial sphere, in some financial sphere, then then Google like questions for interviews in finances, something like that, and they will give you the questions, and they also most probably would give you the answers, so you can practice them by yourself. But still, if you want to practice more and if you want to practice with a real person, then in order to also get used to listening to these questions, I highly recommend either ask your friend to help you or again hire a teacher, and for this specific purpose I think it might take like maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months for you to get ready, and maybe even like learn some appropriate vocabulary, formal English language, maybe some witty jokes that you can actually use there and that can help you. Yeah, so this would be my advice. For example, this is what I did with my student who he went to Dubai, and now he works there in oil sphere, so we were preparing for that. Yeah, it actually took us a bit longer because his level was pre-intermediate. That's why it was a bit challenging. Yeah, but our main point was also taken and go into different interviews, so he did that well. Yeah. Can I take a screenshot? Of course. My mom, your mom is a US citizen. Oh, so is it like an interview for the citizenship? Then they definitely have these questions online. For sure. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I see that many people are doing their chores at the moment. I have to do them too. So right now, I'm going to upload all of this information to my Boost Your English channel. The book is there. Be Learner program. I will also make a video how to join it. But now you know, you can just go to my account page and subscribe. It's not follow, it's subscribe. It's a different thing. Instagram made it as challenging as possible. Yeah, but thank you for joining me today. Next Saturday, we're going to have a lesson. I think we will continue with phrasal verbs because many people are asking about phrasal verbs. But just in case you want to know them better, you want to use them actually in your speech, remember that this Be Learner program has it. Be Learner program has it. Okay. So, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being here with me today. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.